Shotguns are undoubtedly powerful firearms for various shooting scenarios. But what happens when they fail at the worst possible moment? Some shotguns on the market aren't worth your hard-earned money and shouldn't be part of your collection. What makes them so unreliable? What issues make them fail when you need them most? In this video, we'll explore the worst shotguns ever made, so you don't regret your purchase later. Let's dive in. Number 10. Winchester Model 1911. Next up is the Winchester Model 1911, a shotgun you should definitely avoid. One of its most dangerous flaws is that it lacks a charging handle, forcing the user to pull back the barrel to chamber a round. This awkward design could cause serious injuries if the barrel jumps back unexpectedly, which is why it earned the nickname Widowmaker due to its unsafe operation. But that's not all the buffer rings in this shotgun, which are supposed to lessen recoil, often broke down, resulting in much harsher recoil. This even led to stock splitting, making an already problematic gun even worse. The Winchester Model 1911 SL had issues with its magazine that caused feeding problems, further contributing to its poor reputation. And while the gun may look like it has a nice walnut stock, it's actually made of laminated birch, which doesn't hold up well in damp environments. Take it into a rainy or humid area, and the stock will start to delaminate. So if you ever come across one of these, don't risk your life with it. This shotgun is not only unreliable, but also potentially life-threatening. Number 9. Cobray Terminator. Ever encountered a shotgun that is both dangerous and uncomfortable? Meet the Cobray Terminator, a perfect example of how bad a shotgun can get. Sure, it's cheap, but it's not worth your hard-earned money. The build quality is horrendous. It's made using cheap materials that can't withstand heavy use. But the real problem? The Cobray Terminator uses a dangerous slam-fire open-bolt system. When you pull the trigger, the entire barrel slams backward into a fixed firing pin, creating intense recoil that makes your shoulder feel like it's being hit with a sledgehammer every time you fire. On top of that, its open-bolt system forces you to manually remove each shell, as it doesn't eject automatically, making the shooting process a hassle and even more dangerous. As for comfort, forget it. The Cobray Terminator has an unbalanced design that makes it extremely uncomfortable to hold, especially for extended periods. The poorly designed stock and grip only add to the misery, making it one of the most uncomfortable shotguns out there. It has earned its infamous reputation as one of the worst shotguns ever made, and if you value comfort or safety, you'll want to steer clear of this one. Number 8. Fabarm S-T-F-12. The Fabarm S-T-F-12 is one of those shotguns you want to avoid due to several significant drawbacks that could leave you disappointed. For starters, this shotgun comes with features restricted by National Firearms Act regulations, and it's not particularly compatible with American components. So if you're hoping to customize it to suit your preferences, you're out of luck. You're stuck with what the gun offers, which defeats the point of owning a firearm in the first place, if you can't make it your own. In terms of handling, the S-T-F-12 falls short of expectations. A good shotgun should be easy to carry, especially in tactical or home defense situations. But this one is on the heavier side compared to other pump-action shotguns. That added weight can be a real pain when you're carrying it for extended periods. Plus, the extra weight contributes to heavy recoil, making shooting less smooth and more uncomfortable. If you're looking for something that's pleasant to shoot, this is not it. Visually, the Fabarm S-T-F-12 might catch your eye with its high-end Italian design. But don't let that fool you. It's overpriced. And for the amount you're paying, you'd expect flawless performance and reliability, but unfortunately, this gun doesn't live up to the hype. It's mostly about aesthetics rather than performance. So don't be dazzled by the cool looks. Opt for a shotgun that actually works when it matters most. Number 7. Saltwood Browning. Do you want to invest in a shotgun that deteriorates over time? Unfortunately, that's what you'll get with Saltwood Brownings. The issue stems from the Saltwood era of Browning firearms, which occurred between the 1960s and early 1970s. During this period, salt was used in the walnut stalks to speed up the drying process. While this method increased production efficiency, it had serious consequences. The salt-infused wood attracted moisture, which led to corrosion on the firearm's metal parts. This corrosion can weaken the gun's structural integrity over time, making it a ticking time bomb in terms of reliability. Although Browning stopped using this method once the issue was recognized, many of these models are still on the market today. So if you see one for sale, proceed with caution. Check for rust or corrosion, because a poor decision could leave you regretting your purchase later. Number 6. Hatfield S-A-S-12. The Hatfield S-A-S-12 is another budget-friendly option that seems tempting, but don't let its price tag fool you. It's a shotgun built on the cheap, and unfortunately, that shows in its performance. One of the biggest drawbacks is its reliability, or rather, the lack of it. This shotgun is notorious for jamming and having cycling issues that can turn a fun day at the range into a frustrating disaster. But it doesn't stop there. The build quality is shoddy, with parts prone to premature wear and breakage. So if you're considering a shotgun for long-term use, the Hatfield S-A-S-12 is not your friend. To make matters worse, it's picky about ammo. If you don't use the right kind, you're in for even more malfunctions. So why waste money on a shotgun that's constantly failing and breaking down? If you want a dependable firearm, steer clear of the Hatfield S-A-S-12. It's not worth the risk. Number 5. Remington C-T-I 105. Next, we've got the Remington C-T-I 105, a shotgun that looks impressive on paper but falls apart in practice. This shotgun boasts a sleek profile and a carbon fiber and titanium receiver, making it lightweight compared to other shotguns. It also features an innovative bottom ejection system, which seems great for smooth shooting. But unfortunately, those features couldn't save it from becoming a nightmare for users. The C-T-I 105 has major reliability issues, often jamming without warning and causing frustration. It struggles to feed shells properly, so you can't be sure if your next shot will go off smoothly or if you'll be stuck with a jam. To make matters worse, it requires constant maintenance. You'll need to clean it regularly, and disassembling it for cleaning is no easy task. It involves several steps. Its gas-operated system clogs up quickly, requiring a deep cleaning after every 250 rounds. The shotgun is also very picky about ammo and won't handle a variety of shells. As if that wasn't enough, many users report premature wear and broken parts. If you're looking for a reliable shotgun that won't break down after a few rounds, this definitely isn't the one for you. Why spend money on a shotgun that's going to disappoint in both performance and durability? Number 4. Charles Daly 601612. The Charles Daly 601612 may catch your eye with its budget-friendly price tag. But here's the thing, it's a shotgun that's cheap in more ways than one. Sure, you save money up front, but in the long run you'll pay for it. These shotguns are far from durable, and over time their parts wear out and break, which makes them unreliable for long-term use. Imagine needing your shotgun to perform at a critical moment, only to find out that it jams, struggles to eject spent shells, or sometimes won't even load the next round properly. These constant malfunctions make the Charles Daly 601612 a bad investment. So don't be fooled by the low price. It's not worth saving a few bucks just to end up with a shotgun that fails when you need it the most. Number 3. Winchester Model 1400. The Winchester 1400 might seem like a decent option at first glance, especially with its gas-operated system for recoil reduction and variety of barrel lengths. But dig a little deeper, and you'll find out why it made this list. One of its biggest issues is durability. To cut costs, Winchester used cheap plastic components in key areas, especially in the magazine throat. While that might hold up for casual use, repeated loading and unloading will push it to the breaking point. Reliability? That's another big letdown. The recoil spring weakens over time, leading to a host of cycling and jamming issues. And don't expect to fix it easily, there's little aftermarket support. So finding replacement parts is often a frustrating scavenger hunt. To make matters worse, this shotgun demands frequent maintenance. If you skip regular cleanings, it quickly turns into a jam machine. Why invest in a shotgun that needs constant attention just to work? There are plenty of reliable options out there, and the Winchester 1400 just doesn't cut it. Number 2. JTS-M-12AK. At first glance, the JTS-M-12AK looks like a dream come true for tactical shotgun lovers. It has that aggressive AK-style design, a 4-position adjustable gas system, and an attractive price point. Sounds like a solid package, right? Unfortunately, once you start using it, the dream quickly fades. One of its biggest downfalls is reliability. This shotgun is infamous for constant cycling issues and jamming, especially when using lighter loads. And right out of the box, it's covered in so much factory grease that you'll need a deep cleaning before even thinking about firing it. Now, about that adjustable gas system, it sounds cool on paper, but in practice, it's a headache. If you don't tune it perfectly, prepare for more failures than success. It also hates low-powered shells, so forget about using common target loads. Even the magazine system is clunky. Unlike the smooth AK-style reloads you'd expect, it's awkward and takes extra effort to seat. Add to that a heavy 10-pound frame, and suddenly carrying this thing around becomes a full-body workout. Maintenance? A nightmare. The M12AK is rust-prone, and if you don't oil it constantly, it'll degrade fast. Bottom line? The M12AK has the looks, but not the brains or the reliability to back it up. Don't let the tactical aesthetic fool you. This shotgun is more stress than it's worth. Number 1. Remington 887 Nitro Mag. Are you eyeing a modern, high-tech shotgun with rugged looks and all the bells and whistles? Then you've probably stumbled upon the Remington 887 Nitro Mag. On the surface, it looks like a beast. It boasts super magnum capability, meaning it can handle a wide range of shells. It even comes coated with Armor Luct, a rust-resistant finish designed to brave harsh environments. Sounds like a winner, right? Well, not so fast. Despite the promising features, the 887 Nitro Mag is plagued with serious reliability issues. It's infamous for frequent jamming, ejection failures, and even action lockup, which can prevent you from chambering a round entirely. Imagine needing this shotgun for home defense, and it just freezes. Not ideal. And the problems don't stop there. The trigger is notoriously unpredictable. Sometimes it won't reset, leaving you awkwardly stuck mid-action. The action release button? It's made of cheap plastic that feels flimsy and totally out of place on a supposedly heavy-duty gun. Then there's the stock, which feels hollow and unbalanced, draining any sense of confidence you had in the platform. And don't expect this thing to be user-friendly during long use. With its bulky, wide receiver, it's just not comfortable to carry or shoulder for extended periods. For a shotgun that tries to look tactical and rugged, it fails to deliver in all the ways that actually count. Conclusion: these shotguns on our list might look appealing at first, but they're risky investments that could leave you frustrated, disappointed, or even in danger. Whether it's poor reliability, cheap parts, or uncomfortable design, each one has serious flaws that just aren't worth the risk. So if you're in the market for a shotgun, do your homework, check reviews, and don't fall for the low price tag trap. That's it for today's countdown. If you enjoyed the video or learned something new, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, shoot smart, and we'll see you next time.